Jordan with Cruise Confessions, and today I'm going to be talking about addictions. Being a former addict and alcoholic myself, I fought with addiction since the age of 14, okay? And I will say, without Christ, without Jesus, I would still be an addict. I would still be an alcoholic till this day. Now, I do have to say, if you know an addict or someone that is afflicted by addiction, or you're going through it yourself, have you ever said, I'm going to change, I promise, but you never do? Well, are you truly seeking the change? Or are you just saying it to please the crowd? Because I'll put it to you like this, and this goes to the people that know others that are going through it, is they say they want that help, right? You say you want that help. You say you want to be a different person. You say these things, but have they truly shown it? Are you truly taking the steps to stop being an addict? Now, the reason I say that is because for a good long time, I was that person that was saying it. I was the one lying to my family, lying to my friends, that, don't worry guys, I'm going to change. I'm trying to get better. It's really hard right now. And I'm not going to lie, it is hard. It's extremely hard, especially when you've been fighting those addictions or living with those addictions for so long. Now, the thing is, the only way that I fought my addictions was through Christ. Because when I finally gave up everything and finally gave over to Him, He broke those chains immediately. Now, I'm not going to say that it was just all hunky-dory and boom, I never was tempted ever again. No, I get tempted every single day. I get tempted when I go to the gas station. I get just the gas, right, or Dr. Pepper. I see the Marlboro Red sitting in the counter, and I had that little devil pop and go, you know you want a cigarette. You know you just want to light one right now. Or I'm at H-E-B, Walmart, Target, what have you. And I'm going to go get milk, and I see the six-pack sitting there. And the devil pops up again, like, it's just one drink. It's just one drink. One drink won't do anything. You know that. But the thing is, it's not disappointing my parents, my friends, my family, my little brother who I'm trying to set an example for, who I haven't for the last 15 years. I'm not even upsetting or disappointing myself. I'm disappointing God. I'm disappointing Christ, because He is the one that broke those chains. He is the one that goes, I have set you free from these things. Now go and live for me. Because when I go back, if I ever go back to those things, it'll be 10 times worse. Because I know if I just have a cigarette or a beer or a drink, what have you, I'll indulge myself to the point of gluttony, greed, and lust. And not just lust of sexuality, but lust of the flesh. Just indulging yourself so much that you forget the world. You forget everything else except what you're doing. Now, I know that about myself. I have learned that about myself. But if you are truly being afflicted by addiction, like I have in my life, give over to Christ, please. That will be the best decision you will ever truly make. Because I will say this, once you do, you lose a lot of baggage. And I'm not just talking about your addictions. I'm talking about the deadweight friends who are your friends. And I'll explain that right now. So, those who were addicts, you ever have friends that be like, hey man, I heard your back, I heard your, or whatever, what have you. You're like, hey, you want to come hang out tonight? You know, man, where y'all heading to? Oh, we're going to the so-and-so's place. Or we're going to this place. You know, man, I really would, but I just don't feel comfortable there. Or just a simple no, right? Nah, man, I'm good. I'm not feeling real good tonight. All right, cool. Well, it hits you up again to go somewhere else, right? And you do want to. You go and hang out with them, right? Well, you go and hang out with them, but you're not the same person that you once was. You're clean, you're sober, you're trying to take care of yourself, you're doing better for yourself. They don't like that person. They want you to be the person that you were back in your past. They want you to be that fun person that don't care about the world, I'm here just to have fun kind of person, right? They don't like the new you. So guess what? They stop calling you, they stop texting you, they stop hitting you up to ask if you want to hang out. You lose those dead weight friends that said they cared about you but didn't. All they wanted to see you do was to self-destruct yourself so y'all could have a good time. But guess what? You clean and sober now, and you looking back, you were never truly having a good time, now were you? Nah. Because one, you were indulging yourself in something that wasn't right for you. That wasn't right for Christ. So please, if y'all get anything out of this message, give yourselves over to Christ if you're going through addiction. Seek His salvation, because I promise you it is the best drug you've ever had. And I can say that personally. Someone who was brought up in the church but hated it, who was finally brought back and says, you know what? I know this feeling. Maybe I need to start this out right. And once I finally gave myself over to Christ, man, the euphoric heavenly high from that, feeling God's presence, the Holy Spirit fully anoint me, better than anything I've ever ingested, taken, or anything of the sort. Because it's pure love. Love from God, love from Jesus, love from the Holy Spirit. Because ultimately, they want to see you happy. Not destroying yourself, but living for Him. And once you truly start doing that, not just the feelings you have, but the way of your life changes. For the better too, and I promise you this. Because, one, you stop living for self. You start living for others. You start living for Christ. And when I mean living for others, I mean that you're serving Christ in a way that you're blessing other people's lives. You gave that change to that person that was asking for it, even though you knew they probably weren't just spending on what they said they did. It doesn't matter. The fact that you were obedient to God, going, okay, they asked for it, boom. It's no big deal, it's change, right? Who cares what they're going to use it for? Just be obedient to God and feed the homeless. Do something. Do what God asks, and He will bless your life. But guys, again, if you're going through addiction, I cannot reiterate this enough. Seek Christ. Seek Jesus. Seek God and seek the Holy Spirit, because I promise you, it's the best drug you ever had. But guys, I'm Jordan with Cruise Confessions. This has been about addictions. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the week and an amazing weekend. And if y'all need prayers, put them in the comment section. Give a like, give a share if you know someone needs to see this. Because I am a former addict. I am a former alcoholic. Let's see, Sunday will be my 6-month sobriety. And I know to a lot of people, 6 months, oh, that's not that long. Trust me, for me it is. Because I was a person who couldn't quit smoking for 2 hours. I couldn't quit drinking for a day. But now, I'm healthy, I'm clean, and I'm living for Christ. So guys, please, seek Christ. But again, guys, I'm Jordan. This has been Cruise Confessions, and I'll be praying for each and one of y'all. I love you guys. Laters.